I spent 300 grand on the abandoned mine out back that nobody wanted. The whole village laughed, saying I'd lost my mind. When I came back from town after finishing the paperwork, I walked right into them gossiping about me. Did you guys hear? Jack spent 300 grand on that old abandoned mine in the hills. 300 grand? Is he crazy? That dump hasn't produced anything in decades. It's basically a rat hole now. Exactly. City housing prices keep going up, everyone's rushing to buy property, and he blows his money on a busted cave. Ha ha ha. I think poverty finally drove him crazy. His brain's not working anymore. The village chief, Mr. Miller, stood at the front of the crowd with fake concern all over his face. When he saw me, he raised his voice on purpose. Jack, I'm not trying to lecture you, but young people shouldn't be so reckless. That mine's been abandoned for decades. It's full of water and loose rocks. Spending 300 grand on it is just throwing money away. Jack, you bought a cave for 300 grand? What, are you planning to become king of the mountain? Everyone burst out laughing. Their laughter hit me like needles, but I didn't argue. I just gripped the mine transfer contract and land certificate tightly, then headed toward the back hills without looking back. But they had no idea that beneath this abandoned mine, everyone looked down on was a natural gold vein even geologists had never found. Even more unbelievable, every day at 3 a.m., spring water mixed with gold dust would seep from the deepest rock wall. As long as I collected, filtered, and settled the water, I could get extremely pure gold. My grandpa told me this secret right before he died. That mine behind our village isn't useless. Deep inside, there's a golden spring. Every night at 3 a.m., it releases gold dust. Don't tell anyone. Look at him. Yeah, seriously. After Grandpa passed away, I became an orphan. I suffered every dirty look and every bit of humiliation in the village. When I finally became an adult, city home prices started skyrocketing. Anyone in the village with a little money ran to the city to buy houses and hold them for profit. Mr. Miller's family bought 3 city apartments, and Billy did nothing all day, yet strutted around the village just because his family owned property. I had no money to buy a house. Grandpa only left me a broken tile-roofed home and the secret of this mine. I scraped money together from everywhere, borrowed another 200 grand from the bank, and finally got enough to buy the mine's permanent usage rights. When I signed the transfer contract, a flash of contempt crossed Mr. Miller's eyes. He must have thought I was an idiot, spending 300 grand on a worthless hole. But he didn't know that from this moment on, my life was about to change forever. I reached the mine entrance and pushed open the rusty iron gate. A damp, moldy smell rushed straight at me. Inside, it was pitch black, with only a few rays of sunlight slipping through cracks in the ceiling. I turned on my flashlight and stumbled deeper into the mine. The ground was covered with water and loose rocks, and the walls were full of moss. After walking for about half an hour, I finally reached the deepest cave Grandpa had told me about. The cave wasn't big, only a little over 100 square feet with a small pool right in the center. The water was crystal clear. I followed Grandpa's instructions, sat down beside the pool, and waited quietly. Time ticked by second. When my watch hit exactly 3 a.m., something incredible happened. From the rock wall across the pool, streams of golden spring water suddenly began to seep out. The water flowed down the wall and into the pool, making the entire pool glow gold. I was shaking with excitement and quickly pulled out the buckets I had prepared to collect the gold-filled water. The spring flowed for about 10 minutes before stopping. I collected 3 full buckets in total. I poured the water into the filtration setup and started filtering and settling it. When all the water was filtered, a thick layer of gold dust was left at the bottom. I gathered it up and weighed it. It was a full 3 pounds. Based on the current gold price, over 400 yen per gram, 3 pounds was 1,500 grams. That was more than 600 grand. Looking at the shining gold in my hands, I couldn't stop my tears from falling. 3 years.